Ever since I was a kid, I've always come up to this part of the mountains and has always just radiated with myself. And as I started a family, wanted to share that with them. The mountains are a magical place. I have a routine as I come up every single time. I turn the phone off 20 minutes out. I open the windows and just slowly work my way into being a part of this beautiful place. As that happens, you start to leave the world behind and truly understand the fact that the mountains are just a magical place. And to be able to take that and share that with people who live their everyday lives, whether it's with kids, whether it's in a city, and to be able to realize that you're 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours away from being here, it makes you want to come here. It really does. As our kids started graduating high school, we decided to make the decision to truly invest in the next chapter of our life. We came up here and fell in love with the area instantaneously. One morning I went out there by myself and I watched the sunrise. I stood and overlooked Gorgeous State Park, and just watching it slowly grow and the colors and the sounds of nature as the birds started coming alive too was probably one of the most impactful hours of my life, and caused me to truly stop and pause and say, where do I want to spend my time moving forward? When I'm up here, yes, I can vacation, but to truly have an impact and hopefully have that same impact that happened to me, happened to other people too, was a little bit of a challenge to sit there and say, I want to spread this. I want everybody to see this. And that's probably the true reason of why I got involved with Longcliff. So once we purchased our home, the realtor said you need to meet a couple gentlemen, and they talked about a project that was nearby. I do commercial development for a living, and I was instantly attracted to not only the potential of the project, but just the people themselves.
So for 25 years, my experience in the area is I've been a custom home builder in the area, building from Lake Toxaway, Sapphire, Cashers, and Lake Linville. So very familiar with the corridor. Now what you'll find when you're in Lake Toxaway, it's a wonderful place to be, but what you find is that you do lack some conveniences. And most importantly, you lack a place for the community to gather. So early on, with a group of what I call passionate residents who make up the historic Toxaway Foundation, a group of people that are dedicated to making life better in the corridor, we got together very early on with them and decided that we would take the conservation easement and turn it into a nature preserve that would be open to everybody. So that was really the building block for creating the community, where people again could gather together and make those memories that we're all here to do.
The more I got into the project itself and realized that this entire area needed something like this, the harder it was to walk away. And as the team kept building, I realized that I was able to bring something to the team and really helped almost complete the project.
I look at life as a series of experiences, and those experiences create the memories that are indelible to us and the things that we're here to do. Family, relationships, maybe you're restoring relationships. Really, we lacked a place to do that. What Longcliff represented to me is a place that we could do just that. The property is just beautiful, beautiful views. It's gentle from a topographical perspective, and what was really special about the property is it had 44 acres that was already assigned as a conservation easement.
Longcliff represents a very unique opportunity. Frankly, from my perspective as a land planner, a rare opportunity to create a village context, a place for all demographics, all walks of life to come and enjoy themselves, and do it here on the Highlands Plateau, unlike any other community that you can find in the Western North Carolina mountains.
I looked at Longcliff as an investment opportunity, and I was a 20-year resident here. My background's in investment management. When I became introduced to Longcliff with David, I was looking for a real estate investment. So it's got easy access by transportation, great views on the back of the property. It's even got a spectacular waterfall along Bear Wallow Creek. And not only that, of all of the building that's gone on within the Highlands Plateau over the last 20 or 30, 40 years, it's gradually gotten built out. So this was an opportunity at the eastern end of the plateau, which is closest to the Asheville Airport. It's only about a 35-minute ride from the entrance to Longcliff to the entrance to the Asheville Airport. North Carolina is blessed with its business climate. It ranks third among the states nationally in terms of inflows of people into North Carolina. And we've seen a lot of that in western North Carolina. And we think that's a powerful demographic force that's going to drive the demand for town centers, commercial areas, and residences in western North Carolina. The tax environment and the inflow of population into North Carolina, particularly in the western regions around the Highlands Plateau, we think will really benefit us in the years ahead.
There are numerous characteristics that I find make Longcliff unique, but the ones that stand out to me are a walkable community so you can leave your car at home, a self-contained village that is safe for families and children, a nature preserve to connect with the outdoors, amenities to encourage four-season activities, and community programs like a farmers market and music events to engage residents and guests. Combined with the nature preserve and the town center, there's also hospitality operations with a luxury lodge, spa, and meeting, celebration, or wedding and event space. And then residential. And oftentimes, residential would be homogenized within a community, but at Longcliff, the intention is to diversify residential as much as possible. So in addition to just traditional single-family residential homes, there'll be smaller cottage products, studio products that would just be luxury one-bedroom opportunities, condominiums, garden units, and townhomes. And this residential mix, it ends up giving us an opportunity to provide something for everyone.
So with the conservation easement being the heartbeat, we expanded into what would the town center have that everyone needed. So you look at restaurants. We're going to create a village green where we can do festivals, we can do outdoor concerts, where after dinner, while the parents and folks are enjoying an after dinner drink, the kids can run, throw a football, they can run next door and have an ice cream cone. If you want to walk off your dinner, you can just stroll 50 feet into the conservation easement and have up to 5 miles of trails. It's just a great way to cap off the evening.
Longcliff has a lot of unique qualities. One, it's relatively flat, so if you like to go out and walk in the mountains, and you don't like to climb steep mountains, Longcliff is a place for you.
At Longcliff, we want to create more than just another mountain community. And when I think about what that means to me, it starts to suggest that it is going to be a place for everyone, that it's going to be vibrant, that it's going to have a lot of things to do and social activities in order to engage the community, not only inside the gates of Longcliff, but also for the guests and visitors who live within the area.
The thing that is exciting for us as we develop Longcliff is if we fast forward 5, 10, 15, or 20 years, when we look back, what we want to see are families creating experience and memories that are generational deep. That's what really motivates us about Longcliff, is it's truly going to be a legacy community that we can look back and see generations of memories made.
You get to this point in your life where you've achieved a level of success and you want to now fully enjoy it, whether it's with your spouse or and share it with your kids. And to be able to find a place like this area was just truly special.
No matter what chapter of life you're in, Longcliff is a place for everyone to write their own story.